We're
We're Driveaway, and you're watching the Music
Enthusiast.
Enthusiast.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, I'm Sarah from Music Enthusiast, and today I'm here with Driveaway. How are you guys?
Doing great.
Good. How are you?
So good. I'm so excited to speak with you guys. I've been in front of you for a long time. I'm obsessed with Honest. Always have been. I haven't listened to it in a while, and today while researching on you guys, I listened to the whole EP and everything, and I was just like, such a good song. So good.
Thank you.
No problem. So, how's all your days been so far? What have you been up to?
Work.
Working.
Fun. I've been at school, so I feel that. Um, I work at my school's cafe, and I work tomorrow, so it's fun though. I like it. But Passion Pit is like a big band for you guys, right? Like,
I would say for Trenton,
yeah.
mostly, yeah. Which I guess was like the start of a lot of our more synthy sounds.
Yes.
Yeah. So what was that experience like seeing them live, and why was it such a like a moment for like starting up the band and everything?
Well, the shows I had gone to before, that was the first like show I went to of my own accord. And the shows I went to before were very like bands my family liked or
Yeah.
my parents liked, which was cool. But none of them, it was all guitar music, it was all blues, it was all rock, classic rock. And I honestly had not heard a ton of Passion Pit before going. I had just gotten Gossamer. I checked it out from the library and I burned it onto my MP3 player. I just remember listening and being like, oh, that's cool. I should go see them. So we ended up getting tickets, and I just had never heard something like that live. Just like everything they do is, I still don't think I've heard anything like that again live since seeing that show. And that just changed my life. So Tanner and I had also taken piano lessons.
Yeah.
We had to take piano lessons before we were allowed to get guitars. And it was just crazy seeing them play something that looked like a piano, but hearing synthesizers. I don't know why. I was probably like 16 and I had never heard a synthesizer played live before. Yeah, I remember going home and like trying to write down. I was like, what was that? And I ended up buying like a MIDI controller on accident, thinking it would just make the noise. And I was like, this is great. It's so cheap. And then realized that's not how they work. And then saved up for a soon.
Amazing. So would you say that's like the best concert you've ever been to?
I saw Rosalia last Sunday.
Wow. I'm so jealous. She's not coming here.
I kept turning to my friend and I was like, this is the best thing I've ever seen. So I'm not sure if I can still say Passion Pit. Most memorable concert, informative concert for sure. But Rosalia at Radio City too. It was crazy.
Yeah, I saw her Instagram post. It was like a big thing, like just in her career as well.
Yeah, she talked about a lot about that.
I saw the 1975 at the Next Big Thing, which was pretty amazing. And then 21 Pilots at the Next Big Thing was like the best live show I've ever seen. They were like, we went to go see 21 Pilots because also Meet Me at the Altar was opening for them at the Next Big Thing.
We went to go see Meet Me at the Altar.
And we really like Meet Me at the Altar. And then it was just cool that 21 Pilots was also doing it. I saw Hot Mulligan and
Hot Mulligan's
Meet Me at
pretty
the Altar
incredible
too.
Yeah.
That was incredible. I was like, I never was like, I don't know why people like this heavy music. And then I saw a live show and I was like, I get it. I understand. It's pretty amazing.
I just thought of one. Trenton and I saw Boney there. I'm pretty sure it was like pretty last minute, right?
It was
That we and I think at that point that was like the biggest live band I had seen. And they just sounded so big. Because there were so many people up there and everything was analog and super fat sounding. And then there's so much like technology going on and like the lights they had. And I think just the combination of that and like the
50 chicken nuggets before that.
Yeah. Because we thought if we got like a 40 piece, they would give us like a big container, but it was just a bunch of 10-piece containers. It was kind of sad.
Oh my god.
And the first time I had McDonald's coffee. was on the way to that concert.
Vanilla iced.
Mint cafe. What?
I think it was
Is it
vanilla
vanilla?
iced coffee.
It was.
Iced coffees are the best there. I
Yeah.
don't take the flavorings though, but the original iced coffee, delicious.
Yeah.
Better than Tim Hortons, by the way. Dang. Yeah, so let's talk about this new single. Wishing Well is so good. It's your first release after the EP, so how are you feeling about like having another thing out?
Very good.
Relieved.
Yeah.
Excited.
Good word.
I think the EP felt like such a complete statement. I was nervous that we would not be able to make a complete statement again, I guess, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
But I think this song and all the coming songs, I feel really good.
Yeah.
hmm
How long ago was this song like made or first started out?
It's a newer one, for sure.
This year, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes we'll have songs where it's like we started writing it like 3 years ago or something,
Yeah.
and just like weren't happy with it until recently. But this was like one of those ones where it happened pretty fast.
Mhm.
Awesome. And I heard you guys were like listening to like heavier rock while making this song. So
Mhm.
like how do you feel what you listen to at the moment affects your music? Do you notice like the differences or changes and stuff?
I hear it most in our guitar tones,
Mhm.
what we're listening to at the time. I think our drum production style and our vocal production style is surprisingly, the drums are more connected to the emotion of what the lyrics will be. At least for me, Kyle, where our guitar tones come from what we're listening to at the time.
Yeah.
Because we'll be playing and we're like, oh, I want to make it sound like this.
Mhm. Like Honest has the double bass breakdown because we were listening to a lot of
Maybe
bands
the
that were doing
alternative.
double bass breakdowns.
I feel like every song we have, I can listen to and like remember like, oh, we put this part in that song because we were listening to like this artist a lot of the time, or like this little fill was because of like this song that we had been listening to.
Yeah.
So I feel like yeah, it's pretty direct.
I was reading like an interview you guys did with When I Make It to LA like 2 years ago, and you were saying how like you guys had trouble like just like figuring out when to stop on a song. Like you would just like keep going and going. This time, you really like went with your gut and like stopped when you felt like it was the right moment. So did you know this like this big moment for you guys, or am I just saying it and you guys are like, oh yeah, that's so true?
I hadn't noticed I guess, yeah, we've been, building that muscle of like knowing when to
Stopping,
stop for
yeah.
so long. I
Yeah.
mean, this whole song is almost all first takes.
And I think we've also tried to like strip back how many pieces we're adding to it, because we used to have like just a million tracks with like one little thing added to it.
And part of that was wanting to hide kind of behind
Yeah.
the walls of
Yeah.
I
the
feel like it's
groups.
becoming easier and easier to let go like during the process, because I
Mhm.
keep finding that like the less time we spend on it, the more like believable the performance is in terms of like the message or the feeling. I think when you listen to songs that we've done a bunch of takes on, it kind of just becomes this very processed, manufactured pop kind of thing versus like Wishing Well. I think like the feelings we had in that moment are a lot more like tactile, I guess.
Yeah, I love it. And what was the first thing to come for this song? Was it a specific like melody or beat or lyric?
Trenton, I can't remember, you brought the initial thing. I can't really remember what it was at the time.
It was way
It
different.
was very calm and just a synth, this like jumping synth that's not even there anymore. Actually, we're using it as the intro to the live song now, but it was very just like minimal. And I don't know, Tanner, if we had just plugged in and we were on a distorted guitar preset, or you had already been playing that. I just remember walking away, and when I came back, it was the guitar you hear in the beginning, which is
You
still that same take.
Mhm.
I remember you had just changed your strings on your guitar and you were just like
Yes.
letting me like mess with it. And I think you were like testing something out for like a show, and then you like went upstairs. But a lot of it was inspired by nice clean strings. I remember that because it just sounded so nice to play like
Right.
one string at a time.
Yeah, that's very, very cool. If you could describe your music as an animal, which animal would it be and why?
I thought you were gonna say just one word, and I was like, I'm ready. An animal. Okay.
Probably like a whale shark.
Hell yeah.
That's very interesting. Why?
It's just a good animal.
Good.
I hope our love of whale sharks comes through our songwriting.
Yeah.
No one has pointed that out though, which I feel like when you hear us, the first thing would be, wow, these guys must really like whale sharks.
Listen, they're big, they're peaceful, they are a little, they're like the only shark that you can like swim up and like touch and
The
grab on and
pictures,
swim
yeah,
with,
in the books. With the, yeah.
Like I feel like we're inviting people to come swim with us in our
Or
songwriting.
is the shark the thing we're chasing? The feeling
Of swimming with the
and
shark?
and the music is allowing us to swim beside it.
Whale shark is a good answer though. I'm good with it.
And such a beautiful like image that you just like told me. And my last question for you guys is, who are your favorite artists right now?
Fred again. Oh my God. Like I've been listening to him 24/7, especially in the last like 2 weeks.
I haven't dove into his music yet, but I've heard a lot about him, so I really should.
I would recommend starting with that Boiler Room set that he just did like 2 months ago, because that's what I saw first, and I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I almost wanted to turn the band into a DJ band for a little bit. Then I remembered there's like other people in the band, and I can't do that.
You'd have to like ask them first and like maybe beg them a bit if they're not so into it, but they'll make it work.
I'm literally looking through my saved songs right now because
Yeah.
I just listened to so many different things and I'm trying to.
Tanner and I have lived together our whole lives up until 4 months ago. And I just realized that like I only know what he's listening to because it's what he plays while he's working. Yeah.
I've been listening to like mainly to podcasts with musicians, like talking about writing and stuff, as opposed to actual music. Oh man, I don't know. I really like Channel Trace. I saw him on accident. Well, not on accident, but I was going to see Thundercat, and he was the opener, and it was just like I would have gone to just see that. It was crazy. Like I've never watched, like I was like, oh, like he's a producer, but like his like vocal performance was so clean, and like he was just like so energetic on stage and like really good at interacting with the audience and like dancing the whole time. It was so good.
I've been listening to a lot of Corey Wong recently. I don't know why. I think I just like his vibe right now. And then a little Nashville band called Gold Park.
I
sweet.
love Gold Park so much. They're incredible.
Yeah, they've been to Gainesville like twice now, and
Really
every time
kind
they
people.
come, they just they like remembered who we were and they talked to us. It's great, and they're taking off, I think, and it's really cool to watch them grow. Songs have been amazing.
I think Kyle and I listen to Lizzie McAlpine the most together.
That is true.
We should always mention that because she's always playing in the car.
Yeah. Can't go wrong.
She was just here actually, and I missed her. I think I saw someone else. I think I saw Jungle that night.
Very nice.
Casio.
There was a time where anytime you would come into this house, Casio would be on the TV, just the music video, and it would just loop. It was just always on.
They came here 2 days in a row, and I went to both because so good. I knew that it was going to be such a good show, and like it went by so fast just because they're so good. Okay, I'm go now.
I was just gonna say, I feel like we can probably confidently answer for Poe too. Poe's not here, but I think Valley. He's like Valley's #1 fan.
Oh, I love that. Oh wait, I have a Valley tattoo actually.
Oh, I wish he was here. He'd go crazy.
You know Swim, the song?
Yeah, that's the older one, right?
Yeah.
Taking a picture.
That's so cool.
I screenshotted that just to send to Poe.
Of course. It was the first song I listened to by them, and just like it's like a memory of just discovering like one of my favorite bands. So yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, well, it was so great talking to you guys. So great finally meeting you, and I'm obsessed with this song. Whenever you come to Montreal, I'll be there for sure.
One day.
We'll be on the guest list.
Absolutely.
Thank you.